Good morning, Joiceville. I am Jack, hosting today's episode of Jack and Jill. Today, unfortunately, Jill was not with us, but we are here live in the studios in Seahawk Bay, North Carolina. Today's episode, we're going to talk about what we did last week, a little gaff. It got out of hand, but it was a good time indeed, and we all laughed. You laughed. Some people may not laugh with you, but they probably laughed at you instead of with you. The thing is that some people had a laugh, and even if everybody didn't, we still had a good time. And that's really what it matters. Just like all these random emails and calls and texts. Yes, that's right. We get texts. We're pretty far up in the food chain. And some of these have shed some light on very interesting topics. And we have some phone calls right now. Caller, you're on the line.
Yeah, they call me Cook.
So, Cook, what do you think about this blind court business?
First of all, I want to say that I think Lieutenant Miller is, full of himself.
Yeah, I think so.
How anyone can trust the government and what they're throwing at us these days, I don't understand.
Right.
I mean, seriously, this gaffe has got to be completely made up crap.
We actually had a couple of emails back from Blind Corp saying that they had no relation at all with Lieutenant Miller, but once we looked it up, apparently this guy's been working with them for over 2.5 years. I believe so.
Yeah, I think there's more to this whole. What is it? What's the name of it? Blind Corp.
What's going on?
I feel stoned. Yeah, there's a whole lot more to Blind Corp than meets the eyes.
Right.
I actually think there's some kind of zombie conspiracy going on with them. They're trying to tell us that these chairs are attacking people when I believe it's actually some kind of serum that they're putting into dead bodies and making the dead come back to life.
Zombies. Wow, that's a bold statement there going on. What makes you think zombies?
I did some research on the internet, and there's this group out there. It's called The Resistance.
The Resistance.
And it's got all this information about this serum that's been created by Blind Corp.
So Blind Corp is behind it.
I mean, it looks pretty serious to me.
How serious? How do you think this is going to affect the people in the town? How serious is this threat level?
Well, right now, I think everyone should be stockpiling arms. I've got a complete basement full of food, supplies, water, even
very
a
important to have.
Makeshift bed down there, and plenty of supplies,
Absolutely,
ammunition.
you can't run out of those things.
Got myself a crossbow.
Most important thing in a zombie apocalypse.
Stay away from my place.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cook. And there were some very wise words there for everybody who feels that the end of the world is coming in. And apparently Blind Corp is behind. Oh, hold on. What makes you think specifically that Blind Corp is behind all this end of the world scenario?
It's run by the Republicans.
That's gotta be it. I would not question it for a second. I mean, you sold me. I am sold. More explanations? No. This guy doesn't, and you listening to the radio right now shouldn't either. You just believe what we're telling you right now. Okay? Aside from the Republicans, besides the great possibility of them having some sort of scheme for causing this end of the world scenario, what do you think specifically is Blind Corp doing to the humble people? They just recently moved in their testing facilities in Seahawk Bay about 2 months ago, and they're investing a lot into the people. And what would you say to that, to people that would argue that Blind Corp is actually a good thing for the community?
Yeah, what it's doing is putting money in their pockets. They're selling these faux drugs out there thinking that they're going to cure the people, when in actuality they're taking the money for these drugs, they're investing it into the drugs that are going to create the zombies that will eventually everyone will be eaten by, and then they're the ones that's going to rule the frickin' world, dude.
When you talk about zombies, are you specifically talking the George Romero kind of like the cult fiction horror movie kind of zombies?
It's more like the Baptists and the Catholics. It's all this religious shit, you know? There's no frickin' God, man.
You heard it here
It's
first
these
on
Republicans
the
and
Joy
their
of Joiceville.
gods
There is no
creating
God.
havoc on the world, thinking that they're the only ones that are right.
Right.
How many dead people do you know actually have come back to life?
Not one dead
tell
person.
us that there is a real God. The only ones that do come back to life are the Romero kind.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Out there, George Romero and the Republican Party are conspirating together to get you to drink and consume Blind Corp's terrible beverages and pharmaceutical crap that they're putting out. It's true. It's true. Do not question it. Not for 2 seconds or 3 even. Just no. Will we get back to you after this commercial is brought to you by Blind Corp.
Hey kids, would you like some power? Yeah, that's right, I got some power. If you like some power, well, I got some power. Just for you, I got the most amazing power. Drink some hawk juice.
Hawk juice? Sounds gross.
That's right, kids. Hawk juice.
Hawk juice!
Bitch.
He's snorting it right now.
Straight to my esophagus. It's so good.
So good.
Drink it now. Power!
Power! Hot juice available now in your closest available store. Yeah, just get out there and buy it. I know, I would. I'll keep on drinking until my teeth fall off.
Can you imagine? She thought of flowers. Huh, every day I'm up at 6, got coffee, wake the kids, get everybody dressed, fed, find shoes, homework, drop David at daycare, drop Susan at school, and then I go to work. But last night, I gotta tell you, was it a little different? Oh yeah, on the way home, she picked up a dry cleaning and dinner and flowers! Oh yeah, she said she just wanted to let me know she appreciated me. Typical. Huh. Well, just when I think she just doesn't get it, she gets it. Oh yeah, and she got it from our florist.
Let us help you show your appreciation for someone special. Call ABD Flowers today at 11111111511 or visit our website at www.1111111151111 Flowers. We've got these things that will let him know that you get it. Oh yeah, BDC Flowers, experts in art of appreciation and expression. And both, maybe. A member of the Society of American Florists. Keyword radio control. Keyword radio transmitter. Marketing news.
My name is Jerry. You know, I'm just a regular, run-of-the-mill guy, and I just think this. Excuse me. I just think. I just think that. This big government.
Is your sneezing keeping you from making very important political statements? Well, then cry no more. You need Zana Zana. Yes, Zana Zana, the one thing created by Blind Corp that will not make you blind. Yay! It is perfect if you are sneezing, if you have coughing, and if you have any other problems that revolve around those kinds of things. Yes, Zana Zana, now available in all stores. This product may cause severe stomach bleed. The changes of higher or under 60 years old. You may have stomach ulcers, bleeding problems, take a blood timing, and incapacitate yourself with a wrench, a steroid drug, take drugs or containing prescription or non-prescription drugs like aspirin, ibuprofen, naproxen, azithromycin, and 3 or more a day, alcoholic drinks every day, you are a substance abuse, or you really enjoy the recreational time, you have to win heroin. If any of those things are applicable to you, please consult your doctor before you experience Zana Zana.
Yeah, this big government. I just say, they're overpowering us normal folks.
Zana Zana, brought to you by Blind Corp, always looking out for you. And we are back. Welcome, audience. We are back in this wonderful, surprising episode of Jack and Jill. I am your host, Jack. Unfortunately, today, Jill was not able to... Whoa!
Wait! Oh, or do I have a story to tell you?
Oh my, yes, do tell.
I almost died.
Wow, that's a short story.
No,
Now let's go to the weather.
You
No,
do, Jack.
just- okay. So what happened? What?
Well, I tried to leave my house this morning. I'm sorry, I'm still really shaken up. But
Yeah.
I thought I had all the chairs out of my house. This furniture thing is still going on, you guys. It's still happening. I think they followed me here. I have to tell you fast.
Okay,
But
that's not fast enough.
I'm sorry, I have a
You need to
stutter
pick it up.
problem.
That's really not gonna help how fast you're gonna tell me
Well,
these
just-
things. Okay.
I'm sorry. I tried to get
She's
out
not
of the
laughing,
house.
she's actually crying right
I
now.
tried to get my keys and I got in my car and the chair pulled me out of the car and said, "You didn't go to work. You get back in the house." And then they put the nails in the door so I couldn't leave. And I had to jump out of the second-story window. I lost a toe. I have one finger gone.
Whole toe.
A whole toe.
Oh my
And a
God.
whole finger. It was difficult to drive here, let me tell you. And walking up the stairs, I had to take the elevator.
Wait. Wait. You saying the chair talked to you?
It said things.
What kinds of
It
things
said
did it say?
threatening things.
Did
and
it say
said that
anything
my-
about his plans or what's it planning
No,
on doing
but
or
it said my
what
hair
what might
was
it do?
bad. Oh, don't have
So
bad hair. Oh.
It just
It's the worst insult I've ever endured in my life, but I'm pretty sure that
there you have it, people out there. Furniture, it's just waiting to emotionally break you down. That's how they're gonna take you out.
By the way, I puked on the patio outside.
By making you nauseous and emotionally breaking you apart by telling you terrible backhanded compliments. Like, you're my favorite old person. Or your fatness does not bother me nearly as much as you're laughing.
I wish I had gotten one of those.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was just not even a backhand compliment.
Jack,
It
is
was
my-
a downright.
Is my hair bad?
If I say no.
You're hesitating.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything really.
That's okay,
It's-
go to get a haircut if my hairstylist is still, No shit, I gotta sit in a chair for that.
Well, do you think they even have chairs? Right now, we're gonna call everybody. If you work at a beauty salon or a barber shop, please call in and tell us what you're doing about the situation with your chairs. How are you taking care of? Actually, we got a caller in the line from a beauty salon. Go ahead, caller.
Hi.
Hi.
I listen to you guys all the time. I just want to say that.
Thank you.
I just wanted
That's
to say
pretty
that I
nice.
have chairs in my shop
Well, no way.
so that people can sit down and get their hair done.
Yep.
Except the other day,
That's usually how they
I was
work.
doing this woman's hair and it was looking great.
I'm sure it was.
I
Yeah.
You
just
should
got out of
probably go
school,
there.
and if
I'm not
anyone
saying
needs
that
my
your hair
number-
looks awful. I'm just saying.
But I mean,
okay.
okay, I'll stick to the point. What was my point? Okay, so they like stood up. The chair stood up.
Sorry, Jack.
I mean, well,
He
they
bit me.
went away.
think
They
it's
were
bleeding
moving.
now.
I don't know where
Caller-
the chair
I
stands
can't
up
see it on my right eye.
They moved away and
That was
they
my
like
eye.
Shut up,
started
Jack.
messing up
I'm the one
my
having a bad
client's
day.
hair.
And that's all the time we have. We'll see you next week
But
when we come up with a brand new episode of Jack and Jill. Thank you. Goodbye, Joiceville.
I don't accept the world.